Philadelphia Orchid Garden USA here, and I'm going to show you one of my Phalaenopsis orchids. What it is that this one is truly one of my collective item as a Phalaenopsis, and I'm going to show you why. But first off, this one is growing in a clear plastic, okay? So I've got this flower pots from the Amazon, and I put a bunch of holes in there. When it came, the holes are the only holes that I have right here, but I need holes on every corner or every every part of the pot right here, so that the roots can breathe easily, and it doesn't, and I don't get a root rot. Okay, and so that's what I did on this one. Now I also have this plastic here I got from the dollar store. Okay, this is like a $1, I don't know, $1.25 now, I guess. And I have a water right here because I just got done fertilizing them. And this plant right here is growing in a sphagnum moss. Okay, sphagnum moss right here. And most of my orchids grow in a sphagnum moss, and especially in the winter, because sphagnum moss dries out really fast. I don't want my orchids to soak in water. I have to keep them dry. Like I said, I just water this one here, and I water this once a week. And also when I water, I mix my water with the fertilizer that I use for all my plants. I don't have a specific fertilizer for my orchids. I just mix up the Miracle Grow. I mix it up with water and follow the instruction, and that's what I use for fertilizer. Okay, so so anyway, and that's how I water my orchids, and that's how I fertilize my orchids. I don't have a specific water either. Most of the time, if it rains a lot, I save rain, and I use the rainwater to water my orchids, because that's how they live in the forest or in the jungle, out in warm places. They live off the whatever they can get from the rain and from the moisture, okay, and from also from the tree where they connect themselves onto. They can live like that. So that's why I sometimes, when I have enough water saved up from the rain, is what I use to water my orchids. I know it's a lot of work, but if you want your orchids to look really good, that's what I do. So anyway, so that's why I love this removable one. You know why? Because when I water it, I don't have to worry about the water dripping onto the floor. You know, we have hardwood floor, and that's why. But anyway, it's removable, and this orchid is doing really great, and it's put out this big huge leaves right here. See how big these leaves are? They're very firm, they're not dry, and it has about 5 leaves together. This one is just a new leaf right here, and there it is right here. That's what it looks like. Okay, during watering, because these grow indoor, I don't keep them outside during cold weather. They will die. I have a couple that I forgot to bring it in when I left it outside when I was watering, and it froze. But anyway, so when you water, be very careful not to put any water right here in the crown, especially when you're growing your orchids indoor, because it will stay there and it will rot in there, and that's what it's called, crown rot. Okay, and if you water too much, then your roots will rot, and that's what it's called, root rot. So anyway, be very careful, because once the water stays in there and stay there for days or for hours and days, it will cause infection, and the plants will get infected and it will die, and there is no way to recover it. I just want to let you guys know that, because I have some flowers plants that are like that. And so be very careful not to water inside in here. And if you do accidentally water inside in here, Make sure you drain it out before you put them away, before you put the plants away. Drain it or get a paper towel and then soak it inside and make sure it's all drained out. That's all you have to do. Okay, so now the best part about this plant is that it's blooming, and I'm gonna show it to you. So the best part about this plant is that it is blooming, and this plant orchid is called big lip. It's a big lip orchids, and the reason it's called big lip orchids, I'm gonna show you. So here's the flower. Did you see this this lip right here? Did you see how big they are? And it's wide open, it's dripping down. That's why it's called big lip, because it's unusual. It's a different type of orchids. Now I have no idea if they are breed like that, okay? So that's why it's called big lip, because the lip right here is dripping down. It's not closed up or curved. You know what I mean? So that's why it's called big lip orchid. There it is right here. And it is so pretty. And I'm really surprised that this plant was able to bloom for me. I had no idea that it was going to bloom for me. I actually just noticed it a couple of days ago. It's right here. So gorgeous. Look at that. Look at this big lip right here. See? That's a big lip right there. And it is so beautiful. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. You know, it is very hard to find this kind of orchid. Really, truly hard to find this kind of orchid. And if I do, or if you do, they're very expensive. If I buy these orchids right now, this will cost me $25 plus tax. That's how much it costs this orchids. If I buy it right now. But look how beautiful, beautiful that is. It's not too many flower on this one. I think there are like 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. And I have to be very careful because I don't know much about this orchid. And I'm afraid, you know, that if I handle it too many times, that this will fall out right here. This might fall out. And so far it hasn't fall out yet. And because I don't touch it a lot of times, I just water it and keep it and put it back where it belongs, on the window where the morning sun shine through the orchids that I have. And that's what I do, and that is so beautiful. Look at that, so gorgeous. And but anyway, so I hope that you learn from this orchids and how I grow my big lip orchid. Okay, and thank you so much, and shout out to Amazing Pia Miller team and to all members of this channel. Shout out to you guys. Love you, take care. I'll see you next time. Okay, bye bye.